Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances that are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the house or the brand L'Occitane. This one is a French cosmetic. Most of their products is about cosmetics and also health and also like soaps and things like that for healthy, quite a high-end product. Also, they do fragrances. They don't have a huge lineup of fragrances in their portfolio. I think they have maybe for men around 4 or 5 and for ladies around 4 or 5, something like that. But from time to time they release new version or new fragrances, but they don't have that big a lineup. But they smell very good because they, at least they claim they are 100% natural. So this one in particular called Homme Eau, sorry about if I'm butchering this name, L'Occitane Homme Eau, and this is edited toilet 75 ml. This one is a newer version. The older version is 100 ml. But as far as I know, there haven't been reformulation or anything like that. They just made the bottle smaller. They retail for £60, I think. But from time to time you can find them discounted here and there, but not much. They don't go on sale that much, maybe few percentage here and there, or maybe some other discounter carry them. But again, even though those discounted, they don't give you a huge discount, maybe about 10-20%, you know, from time to time. It's got quite a big following, this one, so it's not a new release. It's been released many years ago, and it's got a big following, and it's almost a cult following for this one, for good reasons. I'm going to give you my impression anyway. So but before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. Your finger can do wonders. You can help me, encourage me, motivate me to make videos like this in future. Your help, your encouragement will take this channel a long way, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you for your support. So as you can see, very simple box, very minimalistic, but it's quite nice, and it does the job perfectly, which is protecting the bottle. And it opens, and the bottle again quite on the classical side. So as you can see, on the classical side, quite simple, minimalistic, but I like it. It's amber color to it, like light brownish or dark gold. Overall I like it, but very simplistic and very minimalistic. Some people like that, some people don't. I like it. Okay. So let's go with the atomizer. Here we go. Very good atomizer. So how is the smell of Eau de Baux? And this is edited toilet for men from L'Occitane, the brand L'Occitane. Here we go. First impression. Yes. It's quite mature. It's got that classical feel to it. Big on the cinnamon. First thing it hits me is the cinnamon. Big on the cinnamon. Little bit peppery, little bit fizzy right now, and quite woody. And the wood here is like a wood chip or a wood shave. So it's quite dusty. So it's a dusty, woody, cinnamony definitely, and it's quite sweet. The sweetness is around 6 to 7, 10 being the sweetest. This is around 6 to 7, at least for first impression, first sniff. It's got a backbone of spiciness to it. Definitely cinnamon is one of them, but I can get some more spices. Maybe there's a nutmeg in here. Definitely something giving it that deep spiciness. And also the pepper is there as well, and also, as I said, you know, it's quite dusty at the moment. It's quite woody and dusty, but sweet in the same time. It could be vanilla or it could be tonka bean, because I got something sweet and nutty in the background, giving it that nutty sweet. Almost it goes to the realm of tobacco. It's got a greenness to it, but not, it's not a typical green. It's like a leafy green or a grassy green to it, or tree green, you know what I mean? So it's quite green, but it is leafy, it is quite herbally, and not definitely, but I get a hint of tobacco in here. I'm not sure there's a tobacco accord in here, but that typical cinnamon, woody, spicy, leafy green feel, it will take you towards that tobacco leaf. It's not a pipe tobacco, it's not a smoky tobacco, it's not a burning tobacco. No, this is a pipe, sorry, it's a leafy tobacco, so it's quite a fresh leafy tobacco to it, smell. It's got a little bit of aromaticness to it. I'm not sure where's that come from. Is that a lavender in here? It could be a lavender, but it's got an aromatic feel, a little bit of a floral feel to it, but I think it's mostly come from that aromatic, probably, or most likely, or somehow is going to be the lavender, because this brand L'Octane, they do lavender very well. I know because my wife got some of their products they have lavender in it, and they do it very well, and they claim it's natural, and to some extent I think they are telling the truth, because it doesn't smell synthetic, it doesn't smell harsh, it doesn't smell anything bad in here, or chemical, anything like that. So it is quite natural smelling to my nose. Yeah, hint of spice, hint of maybe even incense, definitely leafy, tobacco, herbal, sweet, a little bit of nuttiness, and also the sweetness is here, like a vanilla or tonka bean, definitely cinnamon, definitely a leafy tobacco to feel to it, or at least to my nose, and for first impression. So overall, it's done very well. It smells very good. It smells quite natural. Retails for £60, but you can find it time to time, discounted. But for what it does, it smells very good. The only thing is, this is on the mature side. This is on the classical side. It reminds me of some of the 70s and 80s fragrances. It's got some similarity. Don't quote me. It's not. It's not like a copy or clone or anything like that, but it reminds me of somehow of Corum to some extent. That one is very famous for being tobacco based and also cinnamon based fragrance, and also to some extent it reminds me of Azaro Pour Homme, the original. Again, it's not a copy, or just to put you in the right direction. So it smells quite good, smells natural, and also smells quite classical. So I would say this one is definitely better suited for men. Yes, this is quite goes on to masculine realm, although if you like this kind of fragrances, it doesn't mean anything. I always say that in my videos. If you like a smell, wear it. If you don't like a smell, don't wear it. It doesn't matter who is targeted for. So yes, it's quite masculine, it leans quite masculine, and also mature. Yes, definitely 25 and up. This is better suited for cooler weather because it's quite thick and dense, although if it's a cooler summer you can use it still, but recommendation is for cooler weather. And also it's one of those fragrances that you could dress it up, dress it down, casual, formal, so it's very versatile in that term, and it could be somebody's signature, as it's got a big following, this fragrance, because of that, because it's very, very versatile. So overall, yes, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. I'm absolutely loving it. Yeah, it's got dusty, powdery, little bit of powderiness, little bit of dustiness, little bit of sweets like wood shave, wood chips, little bit of incensey, little bit of spicy feel to it. Cinnamon, definitely vanillic, yes, to some extent, but I'm not sure if it's a vanilla or a tonka bean here, because I can feel something nutty as well, and also herbal, green. So it's done very well. I like it very much. It's up my alley. I'm a middle-aged man and I love tobacco-based fragrances. Anyway, although this is not a tobacco fragrance per se, I can feel some tobacco, herbal tobacco or leafy tobacco, but it's mainly, this is about sweet, cinnamon, spicy, woody fragrance, I think, overall. Okay guys, thank you very much as always. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, or valuable, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, you motivate me to make videos like this in future. Your help, your motivation will take this channel a long way, and I appreciate that very much. If you have this one, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be very useful for others to read. If you want to support me by buying one of my own fragrances that are out of this world, they are super artistic, ultra beast mode, 100% natural, very good value for money, but you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye bye bye.